Question for you. Are gas prices an opinion? you know, uh, in my book, The Echo Machine, I have a chapter about what are facts. And this is not a question, what are the facts? It's simply, what are facts? And one of the things that I argue in that chapter is that increasingly we have a disagreement in this country, not only about what the facts are, but what sort of a statement even counts as a statement of fact versus a matter of opinion. Now, I want to remind you that on the issue of gas prices, Trump has continually promised $2 gas and regularly insists that gas prices have come way down since he has become president. Now, in some places, Americans are paying over $3 a gallon. In some places, it's over $4 a gallon. Basically, gas prices are flat since Trump came into office. And there are a lot of people that are angry. We remember that Trump said the tariffs would bring prices down and energy would come down, drilling would make everything cheaper and gas would be cheaper. None of that happened. So what does Fox News do? They try gas price relativism. Fox News is now framing Trump's lies about gas prices as conflicting views. People have conflicting views about gas prices. Take a listen to this.
Yeah, always better to me to drive than to fly, Sandra. But, gas prices. Well, what about that one behind me? Yeah, that's the most expensive gas in the state of Pennsylvania. $4.09, the average gallon, right? You're about $1 more than the national average. And, people have conflicting views about gas prices.
Now, look, while he says people have conflicting views, it says on the screen that right now gas prices are 305 and last month they were 305 and last year they were 305. It's on the screen.
The administration says it's lower than it was. Others say it's higher. Well, the reality is, well, you see it right there. It's pretty much the same as it was last month, last year, $3.05. That despite the change in energy production and energy prices, 13.7 million barrels a day pumped the last month we've got data. And that not only is a record in the U.S., but an all-time record in the...
Yeah. Fox is suggesting gas prices are like a movie review, A lot of people like the storyline. Others found it a little too on the nose. There were people who found the acting credible and believable, while others did not feel that way and thought that the actors were overacting. Some people believe gas is cheap. Some people believe gas is expensive. Now, they do include in there that gas prices are essentially flat. They put the price up on the screen, 305. The problem is Trump promised much lower prices. We really need to get beyond the gas prices are an opinion sort of thing. Gas prices are flat. Trump hasn't brought them down. But the truth, of course, is that he promised to bring them down. This isn't a vibe, right? A gallon of gas doesn't cost what you feel it costs when you wake up in the morning. Workers and families have to pay the number on the sign. And Fox is sort of suggesting that there are conflicting views as if it's an opinion. If Trump says gas is cheap, well, then I guess gas is cheap, even if every American sees that that's not the case. Now, here is the gas price chart. And you see that within a very narrow band of about 15, not even about 10 cents, gas has basically been at 305 a gallon. When Trump took over, it was 305. It spiked all the way up to 327 and then came back down to 310, back up to 320, back down to 310, back down to about $3, 298 even at one point it hit, and then it's back up to 305. It's a few cents plus or minus, but it is flat. The new rule in Trump's America, I guess, is you don't really have to fix the problem. You just have to tell people that the problem is an illusion and hope that they stop complaining. Didn't work for the Biden administration. Fox used to try to spin numbers. Now they just kind of gaslight. They put the number up, but then they go, there's a lot of different opinions about what's going on with gas prices. And it's happening, I believe, because Fox News knows something that Trump doesn't want to admit. People do vote based on what they are actually paying, what they're paying at the pump, what they're paying at the grocery store. And right now, they are paying the same or more relative to Trump's promise of bringing prices down. So Trump says it's great. Fox says there's different opinions about the cost of gas. What are voters going to do in 11 months? I've said it before, and I think it bears repeating. None of this is about reality. This is about MAGA as a movement telling people Believe what we say and not what we see with your own eyes. Trump even said it in his first term. Don't believe what you are hearing and seeing. Believe what I tell you. So I want to hear from you. Does anybody out there have $2 and something gasoline? But also, what are you actually paying? Is it $3.50? Is it $4.50? I want to hear from you. Leave a comment. Make sure to like the video as well. Appreciate you watching. Stick around for this next video, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you actually see our uploads. You can also catch the full podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.